Okay, folks, most of you know that Daryl and I have been schlepping our oldest grandson back and forth to Columbus now for 2 weeks. We're near the end, praise the Lord. Yesterday on our drive up and down High Street, I happened to notice this storefront, and I saw Firefly out the window, that's all I saw, and I saw children inside. So I looked it up on the internet, found it on Facebook, and I liked it. Checked out what it was, and it was a play place for children up to, I think, age 8. Well, since we have Anthony with us this week, our youngest grandson, and we're going to be here all day long because we're not going to drive Columbus and go back home and then come back to pick him up. We figured this would be great. Check this place out and let Anthony play. $8, it's worth it. Folks, I tell you, this place is awesome. Our North Central Ohio needs something like this. They have a small, and it's not really, they have drinks, if you want coffee, bottled water, packaged snacks. Looks like the packaged applesauce maybe. I haven't gone up and looked. That kids like. They have a small bounce house. They have a slide. You name it. They have foam blocks. They have a little railroad, a play kitchen, capes. This place is awesome. So I messaged the person that was in charge, or I thought was in charge, on Facebook. Said, hey, we're going to be in Columbus. Maybe, we could get together and do a short interview. And we made it this morning. And your name is again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer has owned this for 7 years now. So if you want to give us a little bit of a rundown, like you've already given to us already.
Yeah, you did such a great job giving us such a great description. I don't know what more to add except that I love the accolades and that you just discovered us, so organically. That was really nice, which I have to say is often how, when I'm engaging in conversation, like, how did you hear about Firefly? People are typically saying, what do you do with kids?
Yeah.
I need something to do. So
I would
they
suggest
search and find
any
us.
parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, whatever that has is babysitting and is at their wits' end because they're driving them crazy in the house.
We
Up
say
to age 2, it's $2. No,
it's from 12 to 24 months. It's $5.
$5.
24 months and older, it's $8. Yep.
It's well worth it considering what you pay by the hour for a babysitter.
Yeah. We always say, are your kids bouncing off of your walls? We'll bring them here and let them bounce off of our walls.
Yeah.
So.
Or if you're bouncing off the walls.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
There's no charge for parents.
No charge for parents.
Right. There's no
Adults
charge
are
for
free.
adults. There is an adult that's required to stay while the child is here.
Oh,
So it's not child care. It's just helping to foster the inner child and help bring some. I always get so camera shy. My mind goes blank. I just told you all of this stuff a minute ago. But the unstructured play that the kids need, the socialization, and so we try to tap into a lot of the different developmentally appropriate activities, whether it's role play or gross motor skill building and climbing and running and jumping, or fine motor skill building and using your fingers with the magnetiles or various things. Obviously building social skills. There's all those steps of development play.
With the children, they may not like.
Absolutely.
Anthony. His siblings are 13 and 8.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to play like he's doing right here with children his own age group.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun because I took over the business in 2011. I was involved in 2010 right after opening. My background being early childhood education, and it's been fun watching over the years the number of people that have had their kids do their first. Whether it's a first pulling up of something or a lot of first steps have been taken here, and my son took his own first steps here. I'm sure influenced by watching all the other kids and saying, I want to do what they're doing.
No doubt.
So in the past week, he's now done lots of other things.
Expand a little bit more on your background, what you did prior to this.
So absolutely, I worked at COSI, which is the science museum located here in Columbus, and I was there for 11 years. The majority of that time I was running their early childhood programming. So they have a space that is devoted just to the youngest visitors there, and then we did all sorts of programming. So we had programs for preschools, toddlers, infants, and birthday party programs and all sorts of things. So I focused a lot on the preschoolers and kindergartners in that age group, but we served all ages in the early childhood world. So when I resigned in 2010, or when was that? Yeah, 2010, I was involved here, and in 2011 I bought the business from the previous owner, and it's been mine ever since. And so I've put my touch on the space internally. We've kind of run things pretty much the same, with a little tweak here and there to things for the past 8 years. So it's been a lot of fun.
So where are we located right now?
Okay, so you are, well, it depends on if you're a Clintonville native or not, because I say that we're in the Clintonville neighborhood of Columbus. Clintonville is located just north of the university, and we are about 7 miles north of downtown. We're located just south of Worthington, so north of here is the city of Worthington. But if you are a true Clintonville native, you would say that we're technically in Beechwold, so I don't want anyone to call me out there, tweet me and tell me that I'm in the wrong neighborhood. But we're depends on how close you are to the area. So generally speaking, you can say that we're in the Clintonville area of Columbus.
And you're open how often and what are your times?
So we're a 7-day-a-week operation. 6 days a week we're available for open play to the public to drop in at any time. So Monday through Friday, actually Monday through Saturday, we open at 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to stay open 9 to 5. Tuesdays is your day to come late, so we stay open until 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. And then on Saturdays, we have to close at 1 o'clock for open play because we host birthday parties Saturday afternoons and then on Sundays. So there's our 7-day-a-week operation. However, Sundays is by private reservation for birthday parties only.
Okay, and expound on the birthday parties a little bit.
Yeah,
how does that work?
Absolutely. So birthday parties are your private experience here at Firefly. So if you are looking to host a party for kids, we have kids from 1, usually about 6 years old is kind of where we top out for birthday party experiences. And I know how it feels to think about inviting 15 to 20 kiddos to your house, and it's a little overwhelming for most. So we, again, don't want you to have those kids running around and bouncing off your walls, so we say bring them here and let them bounce off our walls. And we'll provide a great open play experience for those kids during that 2-hour time period.
Okay, and you also help set up, you help clean up.
Yeah, we want the parents to experience the fun
you give
too.
steak dinners to all the parents.
If they bring them in, I'll serve it to them. So you can bring your own food in for the birthday parties. So we see people do something very simple where they literally just have like goldfish crackers, juice boxes, and cupcakes for the kids, to folks that bring in various catering or like city barbecue or things like that, and they come and set everything up. We do have a partnership with the Clintonville Donato's Pizza to where you can get a discount on any food and delivery for that. So it does kind of make it nice where you can just say, I'm going to order some pizza, I'm going to bring a cake in, and grab some juice boxes, and everybody's happy. We'll help set everything up, so any decorations that you have, minimal decorations, we don't get too fancy, but the space generally is fun and provides a party-like atmosphere.
We have grandson that'll be 5 next year, so this is going to be mentioned.
Well, that would be fun. Bring everyone down.
I think that would be fun for them.
Yeah.
For some of his classmates.
Yep.
So again, let's go a little bit further into the birthday party thing.
Yeah.
You have on premises here, you do have some beverages. When I say I'm talking kid-friendly beverages.
Yeah, we have coffee and tea for the adults, water and juice boxes and milk available for the kiddos. This is my kiddo.
Your kiddo, okay.
Hi. And those are available for purchase. During birthday parties, we'll provide coffee, tea, and water for your guests, and then the guests can provide any other food or beverages.
And these are done in a 2-hour block?
2-hour block. That does not include time previous to set up and post to tear down and take stuff back out to your car. So we have some times that overlap, and we'll help set everything up prior to the party starting, and we'll help pack everything up at the end of the party. So
when you're scheduling these, do you give yourself like 2 hours between parties or an hour
Nope,
between
30
parties?
minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, we've got it down to a science.
Shuffle
You do
them in,
something for
shuffle them out.
you do something for as long as we do. Now my team is doing a lot of that work so that again the adults can enjoy the party and that 2-hour experience.
Okay,
So.
and your team consists of how many people?
I have 3 part-time team members who are fabulous. They're my dream team.
Okay. And they're the ones that are here during the week. And
Yeah, they handle most of our operational hours. With this little guy in my life now, I've had to cut back the number of hours that I am here operationally. So they are here most often, but they have smiles on their faces and love what they do. At least that's what they tell me. But I can see it. So yeah, they'll handle it. They all are birthday party experts and making sure you have a good time.
so there are some other play cafes in the Columbus area here.
Yes.
Although you're the only one in Clinton.
Yep, we're the only one in Clintonville. We were the first play cafe in Ohio, so when we opened in 2010, we had to kind of introduce everybody to this industry, and kind of that industry term of a play cafe is what people are becoming more and more familiar with. Firefly is mine. We're not a franchise or part of any kind of bigger conglomerate. Although we're seeing a couple of those nationally that seem to be popping up. So you can look into your local area and see if you have a play cafe in your area. Typically doing a Google search of indoor playground or indoor play cafe would help generate if you have something in the area. I know of a couple up in the Akron-Cleveland area. I know that Cincinnati has 1 or 2. And then there's a couple of children's museums or play cafe types in the Mansfield and Lancaster, Mount Vernon areas too. So they may not be called play cafes. I think that they're more children museums, but they're in that kind of in between where we're about 2,500 square feet, and some of those are more like 4,000 to 5,000 square feet. Yeah, Mansfield. I've heard great things about it too, so I'm excited to take him
right
here.
across the street from the carousel.
Yeah.
Which was built in Mansfield.
Yep. So there's a niche in lots of different things, but we fall into that play cafe. Now, some people are going to interpret play cafe differently. Also, I like to say that we focus on the play portion of things and not so much on the cafe portion of things, because I don't really want to run a restaurant. I want to really concentrate on the play and the development of the kids and the experience that they're having here. And you can easily go to other play cafes where they'll have a full menu and you can purchase lunch and have a full experience that way.
And I've seen that over the years you've had different newspapers, other media sources do articles on you.
Yeah. You know, print's not dead. We still have a local newspaper. We've been around a long time though, so we have to kind of keep things fresh so that they come and do a story on us every so often.
But for those of you who don't read actual newspaper, you can be found where?
So we have a website, fireflyplaycafe.com, and we have a social media presence on both Facebook and Instagram. And you can search Firefly Play Cafe and find us pretty easily on both of those.
Okay, and are you the one that responds to any questions?
Most of the time, yes. Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
So
You can say, hey Jen, I saw you on Sherry's YouTube channel.
That's right.
And I'm reaching out. I'd be happy to answer any other questions.
well,
you
yeah,
guys have.
because there may be some people that say this is a pretty neat model.
Absolutely, and there's always new questions every day. You know, just when, even after 8 years, I think I've.
Viewers every week, and there's quite a few down here in Columbus. So
That's wonderful. Well, you know, and like I told you earlier, it's fun to hear people. I have to say, on almost a daily basis, where folks have driven 45 minutes or longer to come here. One of my favorite stories, which I've actually seen happen a couple times, but I remember the first was a friend who came in and said, oh, we're so excited to meet here. My friend has a new baby and I haven't seen her daughter in a long time, and they live in Cleveland, and I drove over from Dayton and this was a perfect meeting spot. Yeah, so
Yeah.
one didn't have to go all the way from Dayton to Cleveland or vice versa.
Something children friendly where you don't have to constantly go.
Right, yeah, and your kids are having fun, and they ordered pizza, and you know, so it makes for a nice experience.
Are you also open on holidays?
Are we open on holidays?
Yes.
There are 7 days of the year that we are not operational, so there are 7 holidays that we close.
Okay.
Like your standard 7: Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's Day, Easter, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. So it's, you know, when you're a 7-day-a-week operation, you kind of look forward to a mental break 7 times a year. So
I can only imagine.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So you look like you really enjoy this.
Well, I'm glad that that's coming through. You know, it's funny because I've worked with kids for almost 20 years now, and then, you know, years of babysitting and interning in college and all of that. So people always say, how are you able to stay sane working with kids? And I sometimes have to question the people that work only with adults.
I was going to say, sometimes I've worked with 40, 50-year-old children anyway.
Yeah.
It's all the mentality
Kids keep
of
you
them.
young, and the things that their little minds are thinking about and saying.
And they're unconditional.
Yeah,
They don't
absolutely. Yeah. So it's fun.
Sarah, you got any other thoughts here on this?
Yeah, if you're in the Columbus area, by all means, make an effort to stop by. They're on High Street. If you're going to Short North, this is a place to stop. Bring your kids here. If you're going downtown, by all means,
But
if they're putting up with what you're going to do, let them have some fun too.
But you have to stay with them. You can't. This is not a
That's
drop.
right.
Right, it's not drop off. No, you have to be a part of the fun.
Yeah, this isn't like the play places in McDonald's or Chick-fil-A where it says parent must stay with child, and the child's in there and the parent's out feeding their face, which I saw yesterday. That hurts me.
Well, it takes all types.
Yes, it
You
does.
know, we have a sign over there that says attach no judgment.
Yeah.
So you never know what somebody's going through. And we
That's
just
true.
hope that if we can give them either a mental break or a fun day with their kids, whatever's necessary.
Anything else you want to say?
No, thank you guys for the opportunity. It was so great to meet you.
I'm glad I
And
found this place.
yeah, I hope to see you a couple more times when
I
you're
hope so.
when you're coming down. So
We'll bring our other grandson.
absolutely.
Then thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Everybody, have a great day. Like, subscribe, share.
Bye.
Bye.